It's the Cable MTG Show.
This is not a good pack. Not Detroit Become Human? No, I did not link somebody to Detroit Become Human. Job application taking less than 20 minutes? Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you're drunk, it speeds up everything. It's like, yes, no, nope, yep. I'll do that, sure. No, I'm not into that. Wow, this pack sucks. Give me that Chrome Mox. I guess this pack doesn't actually suck. Like Mana Drain and Wheel of Fortune are both pretty good. Cubs all right. I was a bit hard on the pack. I take it back. I think I'm supposed to take Plateau here and then wheel whatever red card wheels. Huh. So I don't think Evora is like better than Metamorph, but Evora cuts red. That's what we want to do here. Oh, Strip Mine action. It's a good card. It's a good ass card right there. Oh, I can remove the stip from the stream. The goblins I eat. I'm gonna take Voice. I think Voice is good. You've been very impressed by Evora. Cool. I'll take a removal spell. These stinky white cards, huh? Hell yeah, Comrade Crab Cake. I haven't had Sangria in a minute. But yeah, cheers. How the game's been? The game's been great. We're like 5-1 on the day. That's a trophy and a half right there. Got to beat up on a few blue decks. That was a good-ass day. I saw about a Bluegrass Jam here in Madison that happens once a month. I kind of want to go. I don't know if I'll bring any instruments. Just bring a pair of fucking spoons in my pocket. Bring a washboard. I don't have a washboard. I'm washboardless. The mouth twang thing? A jaw harp, yeah. I never learned how to play a jaw harp. I expressed interest as a small child, and they were like, if you fuck this up, you'll hurt your teeth. And I tried it, and I fucked it up, and I hurt my teeth. And I was like, all right, I don't do that anymore. that instrument sounds so fucking cool, and I just have no interest. Bring a didge? Sure, yeah. I have certainly rocked out at many a folk festival with a didgeridoo. People bring them to drum circles a lot, which is awkward because like the drums drown out the. It's like all rhythm and it's all. Yeah, you just like can't really hear the didge that well. But I actually think it pairs with most folk music pretty well. Which Omnia lands. This fucking band. They've got a few tracks with didge solos and stuff. You have those like high piercing, like flutes and violins and such. And the didge is like this deep droning. It just matches pretty well, I think. Mox Ruby! It's a Mox Ruby sort of day. Let's fucking go. Just the most decked out fucking flute player ever. That's the Didger on the left there. He's always dancing around with this band. I'd love to see this fucking band live. I could see Vantage. Inti Umazawa's wins. A bunch of 2-mana things. I guess our curve is basically starting at 2 with 2 Moxen. Yeah, give me the Inti. Thank you. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Turtle Thief, thanks for the sub, thanks for sharing that Prime, and E5 Bishop, thanks for the tier 3, the 89 months. You know these flute sounds? Hell yeah. What do I do here? Let's see. Evora and Inti can both bin the Phoenix, which I kind of dig. I'm not huge on fear of missing out. Glimmer Lens is kind of slow. Yeah, give me the damn bird. Give me this stupid bird. Give me this stupid ass, fuck ass. Hello, a jacked rabbit. Give me that. Mumford and Sons will be in Milwaukee in October. Cool. I've been gifted a salami sandwich. Do I have keto bread? I certainly do. Mox was not pack 1, pick 1. We got it in like pack 2. Do I have keto breath? I certainly do. This deck's turning out a little whiter than I would have liked. Oh, well done, Del Mods. A keto McDouble and fries. Yeah, Wendy's will replace their burger with a oh, sup gut? Hell yeah. They'll replace the bun with they'll give you a lettuce bun if you ask for it, which is pretty nice. I haven't found those keto fries yet, though. Hell yeah, Salmodonoka. Love it. Have I loaded up on any games for Variety Friday? No, I have not. Do you have any recommendations? Islanders for a chill game? What if I don't want a chill game? What if I want an aggressive game? With no chill whatsoever. Did we try Expedition 33 yet? I think I'm going to wait until this cube season's over. I'm rando. I think I'm going to want to just like stream it all in a row is the thing. Does keto raise your cholesterol? So, it depends. I'm actually going to be... they've got like home checker thingers for checking your cholesterol at home. I think I'm going to scoop one of those, actually. It is somewhat of a concern with the keto diet. So there's some things that are bad for your cholesterol, right? Like you're eating a lot of eggs. You're eating a lot of fats. Some of those fats are good for your cholesterol. Some of those are healthy fats. Some of them are bad fats, like butter or whatever. Hell yeah, Mox Pearl. Fuck yeah. This deck's gonna fucking rip. But I've also been exercising more than I have since I was in, like, college. And exercise is usually good for your cholesterol. And the thing about the keto diet, if you're doing it right, is you're eating, like, a shitload of leafy greens. And that's just straight up good for your heart right there. Any diet you're doing should involve a lot of leafy greens. I'm gonna grab this Headliner Scarlet. It's kind of a fucked up card. I'm gonna grab this Urza Saga. Triple Mox Urza Saga. Fuck yeah. You can't figure out if eggs are good or bad. I mean, if you don't have cholesterol issues, eggs are straight up good. If you do have cholesterol issues, you want to switch to like egg white omelets. I think that's about all there is to it. It's not like some mystery. I don't think our curve is quite getting up to a Tolly. I'm gonna grab this Innocence thing. I almost want this with triple Moxon. I almost want the Mox Opal, huh? Has anyone managed to get anything sweet with Yuffie? The best I've gotten so far is my opponent's Ever-Flowing Chalice for 2. But I think it was game-winning. I like the currency converter because we got that Urza's Saga. We don't always just want to grab a Mox. Converter is kind of like an endless gas, right? If you're in that top deck stage. Just get a prescription for some fucking medicine that Twitch chat is recommending for the cholesterol. Yeah, I'll get right on that. That sounds great. Man, something that should be illegal, right? Advertising medication There's no way that should be legal. I don't think it is in like a lot of areas of the world, but here in the US, it's just like, that's free speech for some reason. Like, all right. Are you experiencing mild heartburn? Talk to your doctor about Cavegulox. Cavegulox may cause depression, suicide, heart attack, kidney failure, anal bleeding. And there's all these like pictures of like happy people running around. Pressure your doctor into giving you Cavegulox. Every time I see one of those commercials, I'm like, there's no way this should be fucking legal. there's no way. What the fuck? The United States and New Zealand are the only countries where drug makers are allowed to market directly to consumers. Interesting. You'd think the doctor would be able to like prescribe something that they're knowledgeable about. No, I was advertised this on the TV. I would like this medication. All right. Doom! Welcome, Doom Wakers. How was Doom's stream? I bet it was dope as shit. Let's give Doom a shout out. Oops. I fucked that up. I've copy-pasted before, I promise. Mustable says it was pretty dope, but as shit is a high bar. Maybe 95% is dope as shit. Okay. Fair enough. I appreciate the accuracy, Mustable. Most folks aren't that accurate. But yeah, if you aren't following Doom yet, you should be. What the fuck? What format was he playing? A little Lion Sash action for the sideboard. For when you want to lose to Reanimator, but play a 2-mana 1/1 before you die. Playing some Abzan at standard. Fun. Jailer worked at a doctor's office for a summer in college. There were drug reps bringing meals for every day for lunch. Yeah. Yeah, my mom was a pediatrician, and she would get invited to these meetings. And I got brought along to a couple of them just because it was like... You know, you're like driving several hours. You could leave the kid at home doing nothing. They're gonna bring him along. Anyway, yeah, they would give this big like PowerPoint spiel, and then they would give the doctors like a gift bag full of crazy shit and gifts. I remember getting a laser pointer back when they were like a Pfizer laser pointer back when they were special. Before, like, you could just, like, pay $2 to get one at the local gas station or whatever. And you have the tote bags and the... Very odd. It'd be really nice if there was a good way to tell... which doctors were like prescribing stuff that they had advertised at them. You go to the American Society of Hematology each year, and it's basically prescription drug con. Yeah. And all that money spent on advertising, like, it seems like, okay, cool, let them spend on whatever they want, but like that money comes from somewhere. They like charge more for their shit. That's why Americans pay more for their fucking drug prices than any other country in the world. Because freedoms! Alright, we're getting a little heavy. Let's see. What do you cut here, huh? I kind of want to cut... Our curve is a little tighter. I kind of just want to cut one card and jam 16 mana sources. Maybe it should be the Glimmer Lens. It does draw cards sometimes. Yeah, whatever. There's a lot of cards here that draw cards sometimes. We'll be fine. Sure. This thing's like almost keepable. What the turn one currency converter? Come on. Sure. Would have been 3 cards. That's so many cards. Yeah, sorry, Warren. I put it on the stack a bunch. It got dazed and such. I did my best. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, Miyagi. Hey, someone requested Apes of the State earlier. Yeah, we let them plateau, so if they played a creature here, we could kill it and run out the Saga. We want to play the Saga on 2, start activating on 3. We won't do Oblivion here, so we kind of just like need the Saga to do some hard carrying. It's going to be hard, though. Spellbomb's already accounting for one of the Saga tokens. They're playing in Des Moines on Thursday. There's a city in, or I'm sorry, not a city. There's a street right outside of Chicago where they pronounce it like that. They're just like Des Moines. And it's like, you illiterate fox. They had Strip Mines previewed. Yeah. Someone said they're gonna let people like play quad Strip Mine in like Timeless or something, some like arena format. All right. The voice of victory has arrived. What voice does victory make? Please answer an interpretive dance. I don't think I have enough space. I don't have enough space to do that here. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Squid Squad. Thanks for 68 months. Appreciate you. Sure. Well, glad I didn't just jam Voice of Victory into that, This is way better. I would now like to kill your 3/3. Damage on the stack? Damage on the stack isn't even the grandpa thing. Do you know damage on the stack was added to Magic? Original Magic did not have damage on the stack, which I only found out when I started playing Chandelar. OG Magic had like batching and shit. Damage on the stack is the fancy new thing. All right, Mana Crypt. Whose side are you on? Oh, their side. Damn it. Was Dark Ritual an interrupt? Yeah, Dark Ritual's been like 3 different things. It was like an instant, an interrupt, and a mana source. Might regret not exiling that Umezawa's. That sounds tasty, crab cake. 7 mana for Ugin. Huh. What do we think of the warp mechanic? I have no idea what you're talking about. It sucks. It's terrible. Wizards is ruining the game. What does it do? It allows you to sneak attack the permanent for a lower cost, like dash. Love that tune. Huh. So we 7 them, they gain 4. They could die to Mana Crypt. Could just Witch Enchanter pop the Mazawas. Let's go for the win. The Ugin's going to gain life. Let's try and win here. It doesn't have haste. Okay, so it's garbage dash. When you want to dash some garbage. Umazawa has 2 counters. Does it? Is that what Umazawa has? It's got 1 now. You're behind. You're behind the times. And then they take 7. They go down to 3. They have a Mana Crypt flip on their upkeep. All right, Mana Crypt. I'm going to need a little bit of help here. No! Shit! Fuck you, Mana Crypt! Rigged! Yeah, gush it up. Opponent's on mono blue. That's kind of sick. Yeah, so I think, I mean, we have that nice 50-50 with their Mana Crypt on their upkeep, but at this point, it seems hard for us to win this one. Yeah, True Name coming down. Not too bad for a Moldifor. Yeah, right? The fact that, like, we Moldifor and we got him, like, down to a 50-50 chance with their Mana Crypt. You're right, not bad. Hello? Can this fucking card resolve? Jump the squad. We haven't necessarily got them. They have a thing, huh? Well, that's bad for me. Yeah, and the Umazawa clears the other one. Well, bummer. I guess I should have strip mined them on my last turn, huh? Would have worked out weirdly. But, I mean, if we hadn't drawn a land here, then it would have been short for the Elspeth anyway. Super close game, though. Random aside, been watching 2012, 2013 era Opens/GPs, and you showed up with a Jund Thragmaw style deck. Yeah, that Jund deck, I played in 3 different events, a PTQ and 2 Opens, I think. Or maybe it was the inverse. I don't know, whatever it was. And I developed like my own version of Jund, and I played a lot. And I played against like a lot of good opponents in Jund mirrors and against the other top decks. And I went 8-2 like every single fucking time. And I missed the top 8 on breakers like every goddamn time. And every friend that I gave the deck to top 8'd. That was actually the start of my friendship with Joey Missbagel. He'd asked me for a list, and I shipped him my 75. And I think he's the only person who I'd ever shipped a 75 to, who after they cashed for the event, they like gave me 10% of their winnings. I was like, oh shit. We should be friends. Looking forward to seeing him at my wedding. That's a good memory. It's a great memory, yeah. Huh. I guess. It's a really good Saga deck, so like, even if we don't get to activate Saga, it still finds a Mox. This is like a pretty reasonable two-lander, huh? With the NT drawing us into the more land drops and the Yuffie here doing stuff. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, boy in a bush, but accurate. I think I actually shouldn't have played Urza's Saga here. I think I should have played the Plains. The next turn I could play the Saga, run the Gut out, and then I wouldn't be missing Urza's Saga activations. He's just always eating some kind of candy. Yeah, you're not wrong. Huge sweet tooth. Hey, good night, Triplin. Thanks for hanging out. Nice. I was kind of hoping at a land drop there. Mox would have been ideal, but this is pretty good too. They get to block with their Ledger Shredder. We're like, yeah, that's fine. I think I wore Moonbase's t-shirts at a few events. Boy in a bush. That's an old memory. I wonder if I still have one of their shirts in my closet. Talk about the Soul of Theros standard deck I played like 15 years ago. That was a fun deck, Stranger Lewis. So that deck was a 4-color... I don't remember the name of the key card. It was some bug card. It was like a 4-mana 3/3 where you would mill yourself, and if you hit a creature, you get a 2/2. Anyway, so you're playing like bug colors, and you're playing a shitload of self-mill. And then you just like you were playing white for basically Soul of Theros. So you'd make a bunch of zombies, and then you'd exile Soul of Theros from your graveyard and murder your opponent. That was a deck that had like a bunch of like unwinnable and unlosable matchups. It was pretty good. Sidisi, that's the one, yeah. Yeah, I played a lot of Sidisi decks when it was in Standard. That was a hell of a card. This would be a very awkward time to get dazed. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, can I win? Thanks for the sub. Thanks 83 months. Can this get lost resolved, please? It's very important that this get lost resolved. No! We've been force of negationed! Alright, well... That's pretty bad for me. You could see what I was going for. It didn't happen, but you could see it. Did you get dazed? I mean, at the end, it was a 2-for-2, right? Force negation. Well, not really, because they got the 3/3 from the Chrome host. So it was like, they pitch cast a card, which cost them 2 cards. And we lost our Construct token and our Get Lost. You have no idea what the vision was? Oh, if you blow up the Inti, then you get 2 maps. And then the Construct becomes a 5/5 and it eats their Ledger Shredder. And then you've got 2 5/5s, and the opponent has a 2/4. And a handful of gas. Back to mono blue decks feels bad. I mean, I think the opponent's deck is sweet. You don't really see it very often. Mono blue nonsense. They got Gush in there. Gush, Chrome Host, Seed Sharks. Pretty sweet. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of what the opponent's doing. Very cool shit. A lot of times people are like, the opponent's deck is sweet, and it's like the most like basic, generic version of whatever the Vintage Cube is doing. This is like a couple Moxen and like a Minskin Boo or something. Oh, that's so cool. But this is actually cool, what the opponent's got going on. You don't get to mono blue very often in Vintage Cube. Opponent plays Soul Type Poop. Chat likes, ooh, nice. I'm rooting for them now. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 starts tonight? Hell yeah. 2-episode debut. Ooh. You know what you're watching tonight? Get on that Strange New Worlds. I'm going to watch that as soon as the stream's over. Well, they can't activate anything here. All right. Yeah, bidding Yuffie is awkward as hell in this matchup, but I get a 2-2 out of it, and I think it's a little bit better than bidding Gut. Great. Great card exile there. The best Japanese Celtic folk band I'm aware of, the Cherry Cokes. I wonder if they're doing well. I wonder if there's a lot of demand for that in Japan. One stacking for 13 here. They have that Spellbombed, bounce an attacker. Amazing Emily. I mean, this track's got like over 500k views, which is not bad. It's not like getting played on the radio every day good, but it's like the level below that, right? Where a lot of people know them. Hey, and Holy Diver, things for the sub, things for 67 months there. Drinking and watching Caleb Force Red. Hell yeah. Very conservative leaving the 5-5 back, but also very good. I think that locks me out of the game. Oh, I clicked through here. All right, well, I don't want to play anymore then. All right, let's see if we can rally back. Let's see if we can get one of them 2-1s. They got the important bits of Celtic folk music. They're fucking nailing the important bits. Let's hear a German Celtic folk band now. Just playing a gut hum. So we just gut back. I like when they sound like they're saying fart really long. Right there. Yeah, so if you slam Gut there, it just runs into the counterspell. This way we get to like Gut plus equip Umezawa's next turn, which I think plays out pretty well. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll do that. A little bit of that winning there. I guess I don't know. Maybe I should be mulling this. I think I should let it on plateau. It doesn't matter. Well, if I draw Mox Ruby, next turn I won't be able to Council's Judgment. Whereas if I lead on plateau, I'll have that option if I Mox Ruby specifically. Or Chrome Mox and want to imprint the Firebolt. Yeah, let's do this. Could have done it pre-combat. Yeah, I mean, this way we got the Mox Emerald, huh? That's not nothing. Well, alright. That is a fucked up card. We're in the 01 bracket here. Alright. My favorite part of this song is when he just says Yodel Lady Who. Just says it. Doesn't yodel it, just like Yodel Lady Who. That's not true. I like the plucking. I like the plucking on the guitar for this one. Play around days, why not? Can't see out the other. Hey, Dirks80, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 48 months there. The 4 years! Cheers? Yeah, cheers. Cheers, Dirks. I'm gonna kill this shit right now. Just very awkwardly and close to 4 counters. You don't want that. Your favorite drinking song is Home for a Rest? Yeah. Yeah, that song rips. I think it's... Yeah, here it is. You'll have to excuse me. I'm not at my best. Going face, huh? Okay. Where's the second duelist? They have a talisman, right? Why aren't they playing that? I don't get it. How crazy would it be to be like bolted off the top? All right. On our way to the 2-1. Let's go. Ooh, there's an opener. Let's pin Kellen here. Yeah, the number of Twitch chatters that are just like astonished that you can force red, and then force red doesn't mean mono red. Just fucking perplexed. What? There's other colors. What? Just like shitting their pants, confused. Yep. Other colors exist. Let's get Evora down, actually. Your understanding is this song is the Canadian national anthem? Your understanding is correct. Yeah, this, and then, like, Out for a Rip. Yeah, you probably want to tap that. You're on Smoko? Fantastic. Caleb, Mountain is technically a colorless card, not a red card. Actually. Yep, got me. Ooh, I actually want to hear Burn Them by Green Sky. Kennedy wins. Yes, your mind's fucked up, friends. Don't. Oh, they're just off it? They're just off the whole match? All right, fair enough. I mean, our deck was very good. Let's draft again, Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for some red nonsense right here?